It really has come full circle. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to AF4. We're at Season 18's season finale here at Laguna, Seca. Qualifying is just underway. That's the solo qualifying session, as we'll see on this screen now. 5 minutes for the drivers to be on their own and set a lap as best they can to get themselves on the grid. As usual, we have our Pro class, we have our AM class, we're in the Ginetta G55s for the final time this season, which is what we used at this track when we used it in Season 1 as well. Weird, as a strange coincidence. So I mean, it really has come full circle. Lucas Balla at the moment has a good lap time under his belt. Granted, it's an out lap, I think. No, I think that is a full lap. Yeah, we're 2 minutes in. So yeah, that is a full... Wait, that doesn't make sense. We're only 2 minutes in, but he's done a 1 minute 42. No, ignore me. Ignore me. Lucas Balla will be coming to his first sector line now. He's the first of the drivers. It's 33.3. That's a bit. That sounds more right. João Guerra faster by 9 tenths at 32.4. What's Anto got in him? 33.7. Okay. First got Freddie Hun. 33.7 as well. Got Bushy Sam. We got Thomas Vallant. 33.3. 33.3. Oh, that's close between those two. 1,000 between them. Barkos Corpetta as well. We've also got Alfie Bevan, Sport Ice, Silent, and George Hall has joined us as well for this final race of the season. There, he's just joined on the server. There we are. So Guerra's taken an actually Balla's gone off at some point during this second sector. He's ended up 4 seconds down, 3.5 seconds down on João Guerra, who did 27.9 in the second sector. So it'll be João on provisional pole. They'll have enough time for... There's a minute 47 left. We've got enough time for another lap. Maybe even 2. And they'll need it. João has a 3-second lead on pole position right now. Freddie Hun 29.3. Anto 28.3. Bushy Sand displaces him with the 28.2. And Thomas Vallant does so in turn with the 28 flat. And we've got Barkor to the line as well. I'm expecting... Yeah, he goes P2 with a 27.5. As also pole position in the AM class. We're still waiting on Alfie Bevan and Silent to set their first laps. We've also got George Hall and Sport Ice who joined a little bit later. They probably... Sport Ice definitely won't get a time in. George Hall might do. He's on an outlap at the minute and he's... You see there, he's in the green at the bottom, sort of turquoisey colour coming towards the corkscrew. So he should have enough time to go. Trout, meanwhile, setting another personal best second sector. Alfie Bevan does go P2, 25.5, just over a tenth off. Purple final sector from him in the process. I would say João's got a little bit of work to do. Alfie's got enough time to set another lap. There's 30 seconds left in the session. João's going to have another attempt as well, I think. He's got the time for it. Not everyone will, though. Guerra to the line doesn't improve. 25.435, about 400ths slower than his best. So it's all on Alfie. What can Alfie do? 32.6 in the first sector from him. 2 tenths down on João. Not a great first sector, but this track has so many opportunities to gain time and lose time through the nature of its undulations. You get a good run through the corkscrew, you can get half a second right there. So it's been there for Lucas Ballas. That'll be the end of his qualifying, starting P5 at best. Alfie Bevan's purple the second sector. What did I tell you? The second sector ends at the corkscrew. 27.8 from Alfie Bevan there. What's João got in him? He's coming through... Oh, yeah, he's coming up to the corkscrew now. Bevan's got 1 corner to go. Who will take pro pole. To the line. Bevan does go top. 25.288. What's Guerra got in him? Oh, he's... I would say he's about a tenth and a half up. Is João on Alfie Bevan. 1 corner to go for him. We've got Silent coming across the line now. He's currently P9. Does improve. Stays P9 though. 33.5. João Guerra. 25.288 to beat. What's he got in him? Not enough for pole. He's fluffed it at the final corner. 25.429. Alfie Bevan takes pole position. Alfie Bevan takes pole position in AF4 today. I want to take this opportunity to check the results, actually. No Sabas means he won't get the maximum score. He got every win, every pole, every fastest lap. He's on for maximum score. He's not going to take it now. Meanwhile, Joao could take that today, but this is his first time missing out on pole position this season. He's on 80 points at the minute. Missed out on the fastest lap at the Red Bull Ring. Lost out to Long Beach Black Tips. Fastest lap there. So Joao could still take almost the maximum points, but he's going to be short by 2 at this point in time. He will start second behind Alfie Bevan. Barcourt takes pole position. Behind him is Thomas Valant. Lucas Balla starts third in the Pro class, 5th overall. Then Anto, Bushisan, Freddie Hun, George Hall set a 31.7 in the end. Then we have Silent and Sport Ice as well. Quite a small. That was quite cool, actually, isn't the sound? Cool sounds. Really cool. 90 seconds away from the start of the race. I can turn off the live championship now because we're back to normal graphics, and I'll switch over to this. There we are. Got the graphics properly this time. Final race of AF4 this season and of 2022. Of course, next week is Christmas Eve. Not that you needed reminding. Thank you. I want to say Dejiso K. I feel like doing that in a Spanish way. I don't know. Thank you very much for following. Very appreciative. We're nearly at 1,000 followers, I think, on Twitch. I haven't looked in a while. I think last time I checked, we were on something like 865. What are we on now? This is the part where I accidentally forget to mute.
Thank you, Rasher, for the 200 biddies, Rasher.
Oh, fun. Thank you for making that not muted. 815 followers. So we're nearly at 1,000. That'd be really cool. 30 seconds from the start, so I'll go through the group once again. We've got Alfie Bevan on pole alongside Joao Guerra. I expect that's going to be a really good battle. Barcourt and Thomas Valant on row 2. Then we have Lucas Balla and Anto, Bushy San and Freddie Hun on row 4. George Hall and Silent on row 5, and Sport Ice at the back. What's going to happen is we get to turn 1 at Laguna Seca as we go to the lights. Hour away in AF4. Alpha gets a good start. Sport Ice has a really bad one at the back. Barely even gets going. It's almost like a stall. That isn't even possible. Barcourt was having a little look down towards turn 1, but it's not going to happen. Joao could make easily. He is going to make a late lunge into T1. No, he's not. He's been covered off by Alfie there. Alfie keeps the lead going through turn 1, but he's gone wide, and here comes Joao tucked up the inside. A little bit of... There's a wheel on the dirt there for Alfie Bevan. He's got the lead. Freddie Hunt and Silent battling for P8 in the background. Oh, there's a bit of a battle as Freddie Hunt has a small spin there. Barcourt and Thomas Valant side by side through turn number 3. And Barcourt's gone off the track there. He's dropped behind Anto as well, dropped P6. Oh, there was a spin in the background. That is Silent, who's crashed at turn 3. Get a wider angle, please. That'll do. I guess that's probably the same as it was before. Side by side, Bushy San and Barcourt. Excellent move from Barcourt going through turn 5 and up the Ray Hall straight. Bushy, Freddie Hunt is trying to follow him through into the corkscrew. Bushy's going to hold the inside. In fact, he's trying on Barcourt into the corkscrew. They've tapped. Barcourt's kept it together. Well done from him. Sport Ice having an excellent recovery already. Almost got past. It's Freddie Hunt. And the excellent corkscrew. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the bits, Ben. They're still side by side coming through turn number 9. Sport Ice and Freddie Hunt. Has got the inside, that's that done. Is he going to do a cutback? That's why I'm bored with him. Oh, he has got a really good one actually around the outside. On the cutback, and Freddie Hunt gets the place back. Where's a good view? That's not really good. None of them are good views. I'll have to do that. Is there a roof cam? Oh, goes a bit deep there. It's all crossed up in the braking zone. Thomas Valent's got Anto, who's gone wide through turn 2. takes full advantage, goes down the inside, makes the move stick. Nice and easy. Nice and easy from Thomas Vallant. What can Anto do to fight back? He's looking down the inside of turn 4. Little bit of a half-assed move there, not really on. Decides against it. As George Hall's out of spin at turn number 3, I think that was. I'll point out, I think this is George Hall's 4th DNF with no actual finishes in AF so far in AF4. Into the corkscrew now for Anto. Takes a big cut out of the second part of the corkscrew there. It's a good battle for him, but they can't battle too long. If Thomas holds him up, Barcourt and Bushy-san are both quite close behind. They're ready. Freddie Hunt's had a couple of crashes, it seems, I'm seeing on the live time. He's crashed with, he's crashed with Sport Ice. On we go, on to lap number 3. Bevan leads. 1.4 seconds faster on that lap than João Guerra. Has a 2.8 second lead. As Thomas Vallant goes deep, here comes Anto to do a switchback. Doesn't quite work. Gap's down to 2/10 there. We'll switch quickly back to Bushy-san, who's catching up to Barcourt, who again goes into the dirt on the entry to 2. As we're going wide. Anto, he had a look last lap into turn 4. Can he try it again? Already pulling out of the slipstream, having a look. He does break much later than Thomas, but no move to be made there. Has another look into turn 5. Into the kink. Oh, Anto's had to save it. It's in the wall. There goes Barcourt and Bushy-san. Anto had to wait a bit longer. Oh, he's got to wait. Bushy-san had a look at Barcourt into the corkscrew. Can't make it. Barcourt goes really sharp left. You never really go wide in the second part of the corkscrew because, well, how on earth have you done that? Anyway, Silence had a spin on the exit of turn 5 as well. That's 2 down at turn 5. Oh, Barcourt's exit stage right. Rejoins comfortably. He's got plenty of gap to Barcourt. Potter's behind. Bushy-san spun. Barcourt spun. One of these cars. One of these tyres on these cars. I didn't realise we were driving on ice. Barcourt's still struggling to get going again. Anto's actually come back next to Barcourt, so they're going to battle for a while. That's good. Bushy-san spun. Barcourt spun. No, Barcourt spun. Bushy-san spun. Barcourt spun as well. At the final corner. 2 spins in. That's 3 spins in 3 corners for 2 people. So this is now the closest battle. It's for P8. Barcourt is going to be kicking himself. He had AM class pole, and is quite a long way off now from getting that. I want to check the stats hub now because I think Barcourt has had a couple of wins, and I can check this in the overall stats. Competitor, 5. He's had 5 wins. Well, that can't be right. He's got 5 wins and apparently 1 podium. That doesn't make any sense. 11 poles. Did he have 11 poles? Oh, Barcourt's had another spin. He's recovered it this time. Freddie and Sport Ice are close together again. Cars, Anto and Barcourt back from the road. Back to this. Within half a second, so here comes a little bit of slipstream. It's only a little bit. 4/10 faster on this lap. Always get a bit crossed up on the exit of 1. Barcourt and Anto are side by side. Barcourt's got the inside towards turn 1. It goes a little bit deep. No collision though, and he takes the place. Or was that retakes the place? I don't know anymore. They're just going back and forth all over the place. Oh, big riff from Anto. He's just saved it. Excellent car control. definitely got a better exit through turn number 4. 25.4, João Guerra, 25.4 as well. They're matching, but the gap is up to 4 seconds. Osbachel goes way deep into the corkscrew. Anto goes a little deep into the second part of the corkscrew as well. So here they come, side by side, through turn 8. Oh, I think Anto's... They're both way off. Where's Anto? He hasn't rejoined. There he is. They both went way wide through turn 8. Took far too much speed. This is kind of a typical AF4 race at this point. So we're starting to settle down now, so we approach half distance in this race. Bye, Benny. Go to this site. Well, I'm not going to say the site. Go to thissite.com. Ooh, we want to offer promotion of your channel. Ooh, bugger off. I want to take this opportunity now to remind you all of the new AF3 season that's coming up. Last season just ended with Jack taking another driver's title, and the next season's sign-ups are already open. We're using the BTCCs from First Studio Racing. That's a Hyundai i30, Ford Focus, Toyota Corolla, Infiniti Q50. That's 3 front-wheel drives and 1 rear-wheel drive. We've got a mix for you all. As Anto's had a spin at the corkscrew. He's got plenty of time though. 30 seconds back to start to P10. Away he goes again. Here's the closest battle on track Bushy's Sport Race. He's closed up to 4/10. He's really, really closed up. I think Bushy Sands had some issues here. Here comes Sport Ice. He's looking down the inside into turn number 1. Bushy's giving him the space. Can he get a good exit though? Ooh, it's looking like it. They're still going to be side by side out of turn 1. Bushy's still got a nose in there. Does break a little bit later. He's got the move done. Sport Ice doesn't quite manage the cut back on the exit. Bushy keeps the place for now, but he's got a better exit as Sport Ice through turn 3. Turn 4's not really an option. Next opportunity is probably turn 6, I would say, at the corkscrew. He has a bit of a look and briefly panics, and Bushy Sands panicked as well. He's spun it off. He's reversing down the hill, and here comes Freddie Huns. That's probably a smart move, actually. That's a pretty good call. Don't beat yourself, Bushy. Don't beat yourself. Has he beached it? I think he might. Oh, he's just kept it going. Almost beached the car there. Very lucky. Anyway, settle down again, so I'll use this opportunity again. We've got a new AF3 season coming, as I mentioned, it's the BTCCs. We're considering changing the formats. The format isn't quite set in stone yet, but at the minute, the calendar is. We have, well, apart from the 2 rounds that you pick. Round 1, the championship starts on the 6th of January, Donington Park, the GP layout. We do have an on-championship round the week before, on the 30th of December, for anyone to join, get a taster, maybe sign up as well, and an opportunity to get your league licence. Alton Park Island round 2 the following week. Then the first of the drivers' vote. I'll explain what those tracks are in a minute. Thank you very much. Crimson 12 for following. Thank you very much. Croft is round 4 at the end of January. And we're going to take a 1-week break. We're back on the 10th of February for Silverstone 2005 International Circuit. It's really quite fun, actually, that one. They're running to Maggots and Beckett's. In my opinion, better than the National Circuit now, Maggots and Beckett's. Just saying. Second drivers' vote track is a week later on the 17th of February. Then we go to the last 2 rounds at the Birmingham Super Prix, the return of the Birmingham Super Prix, on 24th of February, and the last round at Brands Hatch GP circuit, just like in the real F1, in the real life BTCC season. The drivers' vote options, as you see, a battle between Sport Ice and Freddie Hun here. These battles just appear out of nowhere. There's another battle going between Barker and Bushy Sound again. I'm going to switch to that briefly. Barker swoops around the outside. Takes P. Bob Barker's got P7 now. And Freddie Hunt is side by side over the line. You can tell Sport Ice has made a mistake. He's done a 33.3 on that lap. Freddie Hunt's got the inside down the straight and into turn 1. Sport Ice is going to try and hold it round the outside. It hasn't quite worked. Oh, he's got a good exit though. He's one wheel in the dirt. He's still alongside him. Down the inside of turn 2 once again. Sport Ice has got the place. Little bump, I think that was, from Freddie Hunt. Yeah, there was just a small one, just a tiny one. And Sport Ice has got the position. Great racing. We'll show that a moment on the exit of turn number 2 there. The driver vote tracks. Yes, the driver vote tracks for AF3 next season. We've got Mondello Park in Ireland. Watertron Mosh in the Czech Republic. Avus, the 90s Avus from Germany. We've got Manicourt, the national layout from France. Mugello Short from Italy. And my personal favourite, and quite possibly the shortest track, in fact it is the shortest track we've ever used in Assetto Friends. Apart from AFX and Bristol, in AF3 at least. Zandvoort Oostenrijk. That is like the new bit of Zandvoort. The first corner being Schivlach, the swooping right-hander early on. It's 1, 2, 3. I guess turn like 6 or something on the GP course. That whole loop, great fun. It's 1.8 kilometres long. It's no, it's 1.3 kilometres long. In fact, I'm sorry, 1.3 kilometres long. And you get to pick 2, or we'll pick 2 from those to produce the final 2 rounds of the season. Sign-ups are still open. We have unlimited slots for the main drivers as long as you pick a teammate before round 1. So go ahead and sign up if you haven't already. All you need is a league license, and you don't even have to get that immediately. You just have to get it, you know, by the time, by the first round. So sign up now and deal with the league license a bit later. Here's Bushy Sam. Barco's gone off through turn 4. They're going to be side by side with turn 5. Bushy Sam's just about got the position in time. Oh, but he's gone off. And what can Barco do? He's hard left. He's got the position. Anto is looming large in the rear. Oh, maybe not. He's had a little moment there. Bushy Sam and Barco are going to be side by side through turn 8 again. Bushy's almost made it around the outside. He's gone off into the gravel a little bit. He's kept it going. But the position's not going to work. Bushy's made it sort of a half-hearted lunge up the inside. It has pushed Barco wide, though. So Bushy's got the place. Here's Anto to take advantage of this as well. There's a great three-way battle brewing here. Anto locks up the brakes. Goes Barco through turn number 3. Still about 7/10, about 3/4 of a second behind Bushy Sam. In fact, there's just under 4 minutes left. And it's not entirely out of the question for these guys to get lapped. As Alfie's just coming through turn 4 as these guys head up to turn 6. Interesting line from Barco. Bit of a lock up there. Everyone's through there alive, it seems. That's good. Turn 9. Barco goes wide again. That's the second time in a row that he's done that. And Anto is looming even larger than Barco's nose. 3 minutes to go in this final round of AF4 season 18, the last of 2022. If you want to see the first races of 2023, well, you're just going to have a little bit longer. Big lunge from Barco! Oh, and then some weird internet, I think, on my end is causing that. We're all good, we're all good. We're going to go with that. Bushy's gone wide. There goes Barco. Is Anto going to follow through? Not quite. He's not quite close enough. Barco goes wide at turn 9. So Bushy and Barco are still battling away. Ooh, but Bushy's going to try it around the outside. Not quite the radius to get that done. So here comes Anto instead. In front. As we're going to be starting the final lap in just a second for Alfie Bevan in the lead. Anto does go down the inside of Bushy San. Little bit. Oh, internet weirdness there. That looked like Anto went understeered and Bushy San turned into him. Followed by... I don't know what happened after that. Internet happened. Internet things happen. Freddie Hunt's looking a little slow here. Here comes Sport Ice. I can't quite get my head around the concept of ice. The sporty ice. How's it different from regular ice? I didn't realise ice had a sport mode. What's ice with the sport mode? Is that like electrolytes in it? Oh, nearly rear ends Freddie Hunt there. They've both survived. Freddie Hunt keeps P5 for now. 4/10s in it, and they've got one more lap to go. Anything can still happen between these two. And they will be side by side out of turn 10 as the end of down the final lap. If this was the final lap, Sport Ice would have the position. They're still banging doors as they head towards turn 1 for the final time. Freddie Hunt's going to look to the outside and then looks to the inside. Gets a little crossed up, does Freddie. These guys will keep battling. But for now, it is Alfie Bevan who takes the win in AF4. I think this is his first round of the season? It is, okay, so it's one and only race and he's one and only win this season. João Guerra takes a second place, his worst result of the season. Just saying. Lucas Bala will take home a wonderful P3. And, from what I can gather, the AM class victory. Thomas Vallant will finish second in AM class as well. Sport Ice and Freddie Hunt are sort of tapered off now as they head through the final couple of corners. It's not entirely over. Anything can still happen. There's still one corner to go, and this is AF4. It's close to 6/10. It's 5/10. It is a late break moment for Freddie Hunt, but no, not going to happen. Sport Ice will take home P5 overall, which should be P3 in class. Freddie Hunt takes home P4. Here goes Barco, recently promoted to great driver, still in the AM class, will take home P5 in the AM class. And here comes Anto to take home P3 in Pro, Bushy Sam P4. And that's everyone. We had DNFs from Silent and George Hall. Another season of AF4 in the books. Season 18 is done. Now for season 19. You may have noticed for AF3 we've started going to seasons. So the next season is winter 2023 rather than season 13. But for AF4, we're still going. Season 19. I kind of like the idea of keeping counting up really high for something like this. Season 19, I can confirm, will be in the Praga. Praga R1. Standard Kunos car. Very popular in the past. Got a bit of downforce to it as well. And the tracks. We can confirm the tracks as well. The first round will take place. It'll be the 1st, I think. Will it be the 1st? Not the 1st of January. No, it's not the 1st of course. It'll be the 2nd AF race of the year. 7th of January is the first race. 7th of January. At Dijon. Dijon. Always really popular and really good for racing in AF3. Should be no different in AF4. Then on the 14th we go to the Dubai Autodrome. I think for the full course. I'm not quite sure. It might be the short course. The 28th of January we head to Mugello Short. Mugello Short. That was really good in the Radical season. We're potentially using it again for AF3 in winter 23. Assuming the driver vote pans out, but it's in the driver vote. That's great fun. That'll be great fun for racing. And the final round will be at Mosport. No driver vote this time. We're going for Mosport for the season finale. Always really popular. And there we have it. That's your season 19 of AF4. And in fact, I will reiterate that. I'll unmute myself now and announce. Hey guys, good job on the race. Nice clean race today, I think, pretty much. I can now announce season 19 of AF4, if you haven't heard it on the stream already, which I doubt you would have. AF4 season 19 will take place with the I've lost my words. With the Praga R1. The Praga R1. First round will be at Dijon. Oh, okay, there's been a small mistake on the calendar. Dijon is the first round on the 7th of January, Saturday the 7th of January. 14th of January, second round at Dubai Autodrome. Round 3 is at Autopolis Short. Autopolis Short for round 3. And the driver vote for round 4 will be Mugello Short versus Mosport. Okay, no response from them. Not many of them were speaking anyway. There we go. Praga R1 returns for, I think, the 4th time at this point in nearly 20 seasons for next season, starting 7th of January. No need to sign up. Just join a set of friends. You don't need a league license. Join a set of friends. Head to join AF4 today, either Am or Pro, whichever, depending on the role you have. Click the emote at the top of the channel, and you'll have access to the AF4 channels, to the downloads that you need for the tracks, and all the information you need ready for the first race on the 7th of January. And we'll keep you updated with any changes and any additional info you need to know, and any hype that you might want to build up. We'd really appreciate the hype. But until then, tomorrow is the final AF race of 2022 at... I've forgotten. Is that Laguna Seca as well? It is, isn't it? I forgot. Yes, it is actually. Back at Laguna Seca tomorrow for AF1. Isn't that something? Well planned, guys. Well planned. I had no idea. Yeah, we return for a 39 lap race in the IndyCars for the last race of 2022. Not the last race of the AF1 season. There's still 2 more in January at Pocono and Toronto. And we'll have our usual stewards meeting on Monday evening if anybody reports things, which I don't think they have. No one's reported anything for AF3. Maybe for AF4. I don't know. It's Christmas. No one wants to start any shit. I don't mind that personally. But until then, it's goodbye from me.